Good morning, everybody. So, today is baking day. We gotta make, so it's post-Thanksgiving, Misfits Thanksgiving. That's where I was up north. And pre-family Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. Family Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So, my duty for Thanksgiving with the family is desserts. I'm always making desserts, so, that's what we're doing. Now, the thing is, one of them is going to be a caramel apple pizza. And then the other one is a mystery. I have a recipe on my phone, but the title to the recipe eludes me. 'Tis gone. So, as you can see, I'm using the unbrush to brush my hair. It works. It does. It actually saves me a little bit of time to brush my hair. What it doesn't do is give me very good curl definition. Okay. Once my hair dries, it gets frizzy. So you got to have the creams and potions and lotions and whatever you put in your hair. My hair's very long. Here, see how long this is the top of my head? Just take a piece right from the top. And I have this much left hanging off that that is longer than I can reach. That's as far as I can reach. And that much, that's probably what should be cut off, but regardless, I have long hair. Anyway, yeah, you can definitely see, look here, when it gets all like stringy at the end. My ends just need to be trimmed, which I've been saying. All right, I'm getting distracted. So now I need to get dressed. We're going to go to Woodman's because Walmart is going to be a disaster area. So let's get going. I had been looking for boots, right? And I'm like, I know I have boots. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. They're on the bottom. They're on the floor on the bottom. So I reach down and I grab out boots, but they're not the ones I thought they were. The ones I thought they were are still down there. They're just like next to each other, right? So hold on, let me put on a shirt. I'm going to show you these boots that I completely forgot I had. All right. I am dressed. I want to put on some smelly good, because I like to smelly good. Got it. Okay. All right, Bath and Body. I'm almost out. Look at that. Rose. That's the scent I really like. I have like 3 other ones. Not rose, but different scents. They're all right. They're good. I mean, they don't smell bad. A lot of the body sprays from I'll show you my shoes. Okay, a lot of body sprays from Bath and Body Works I feel like smell like alcohol-y, like rubbing alcohol. This one doesn't. Rose. Okay, so here's my outfit. Okay, I rolled down my sleeves because it's cold. It's very loose. I've got the big men's size whatever this is, flannel. And then some stretchy pants. And then these are what I forgot I had. Look, they got like the button. It's a soft material or whatever. And you can roll them down or fold them down. And they're fur on the inside. Or not real fur. They're like faux fur on the inside. Fuzzy and warm. But look at my outfit. I like it. Yeah, I think I look good. All right. I'm not looking forward to going out in the public because it's whatever today is, Friday after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and people will be crazy. So wish me luck. My best friend Barbie, she says Godspeed. So here I go. All right, I'm home. I know I have hair. Have my hat on. Let me fix it real quick. Ah, that's better. Look, when I have my hair parted on the side, I feel like it gives me a bigger forehead. But then it also gives me a nicer shape. So big forehead and nicer shape, or do I have it down the middle? I don't know. Anyways, it's time to get baking. Kind of need, excuse me, I need my glasses on. I will need to bake. We're not mixing any doughs and stuff like that. This is just a lot of assembly work. So we're gonna go to bake 350. Start that. All right. Let me set you up somewhere. All right. Hello. Welcome to baking in my kitchen. All right. So today we'll be making a caramel apple pizza and something mystery. I haven't put anything away because I'm going to be using it pretty much right away. I waited to the last minute to grab all the ingredients. These are for, not this, for to grab all my ingredients. Oh! So some of it was on sale, but most of it not, and some of it was gone. So for example, I had to buy nutmeg because I wasn't sure if I had any nutmeg. So I bought some. Where is it? This nutmeg. This is a lot of nutmeg. I'm only going to need like a teaspoon or something of this. And this was almost $8. Why? Because I don't know why. It's Spice Island brand. I'm assuming that's why, because it's an expensive brand. This is probably the most expensive thing that I purchased. So I mean, not bad, right? Your cream cheese should be softened cream cheese, so that's also why I'm leaving it out. I'm gonna open it up so that it is exposed to air and more warmth. And I'm preheating the oven to 350 degrees. The first thing we're gonna make is the caramel apple pizza. So what you will want for your caramel apple pizza is sugar cookie dough. You can make your own if you want. This is 1 pound, just 1 pound of sugar cookie dough. 16 ounces of cream cheese. Some apples of your choice. I've chose Granny Smith. I like a tart apple with my sweet stuff. And caramel applesauce. This is the only one I could find. It's Jimmy's sea salt and caramel dip. It'll work, you know, because you can melt it a little bit, make it soft. All right, let me get organized. Okay, first things first, we need a big pan. This is like a pizza thing, probably. I don't know, I use it for all kinds of stuff. And you're gonna take your sugar cookie dough. Let's open it up. Sugar cookie dough, spread it out over the whole cookie sheet, pizza pan, whatever you want to call it. Preheat your oven at 350 degrees. 1 moment. So I was taking out the garbage, and I'm like, I took out the garbage, I dumped it out, and guess what? I found out where all the flies are coming from. Someone, probably me, I'm not sure, but we put in the garbage, something that had like meat or something, and so we had maggots. So instead of trying to hose it out and clean it out, I threw the garbage bin away. Garbage bin in the garbage. I find it easier to break it up into smaller chunks and then spread it out. So that's what I'm doing here. I took my rings off, as you saw, so that I don't get too gross. Get my rings too, you know, yucky. Yeah. A little tax for myself. Nom nom nom. Oh man. Sorry about that. Okay, so get your cookie dough all spread out here nice and even like. Okay, so I switched my pans. Yes, they're small. This one's smaller. Like, here's the one I had. Definitely like way smaller. Anyway, I didn't need a 2 pounds of, I didn't need to make it bigger. Anyway, so I got it all evenly spread out, as even as possible. Oh my gosh. As even as possible. That's what I got. There is a fly buzzing around. I threw your family away, fly. And they're probably gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna get in your cream cheese. All right, here we go. So, cookie in the oven, 350 degrees. Check it after 5 minutes. Okay, so in the meantime, while that's baking, we are going to cut up our apples into fine, nice thin slices. So if you don't have one of these machines, get one. This is, if you ever go apple picking and they have like a little shop or whatever and they're selling little things, this here is like an apple core slicey thing. I'm not gonna peel, so it has like a peeler as well. I swear to God. All right, down there you go. So I have this little peeler thing. I am going to just push down on this. Push up on this. Oh, never mind. It was already in the down position. So if you do up, that'll peel it. Go down, push that down, and it's down. That's what we want to be, you know, so it will not peel. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Now, you take the stems out of the apples. There's this little lever thing here that will suction. Look. Can you see it move? It'll suction the thing to your countertop or tabletop or whatever. See that? Nice and firm. We want that. Take your stickers off. There's a fly in here. Take your stickers off. Take your stems. You ever do this? Go A in like whatever letter it comes on. It's supposed to be like your lover or something. Anyway. Oh, pull that back. Skewer the apple. And then rotate. Oh, you can't see. Let me move you there. Okay. Right. Rotate. Rotate. Oops, Jello box is in the way. Boom, yeah. When you take this off, the core is there. You got nice spiral, and you can cut it. Just cut it. Let me get a cutting board. Okay, so you have your apple, and to make the slices, you just take it and go slice on one side and slice on the other side, and then you have all these beautiful apple slices. So set those aside and do all 3 apples. Okay, so I've checked my Alexa, be quiet. I checked my oh, also have a towel down, because apples be messy sometimes. So you go A, B, C. So C. Everyone who did this thing was either A, B, or C. Their loved one or significant other was supposed to be first name start with whatever that was. Mine starts with an R. All right, here we go again. Very cool, very cool. It makes light work of whatever you're doing. These bits, don't put them in your pie. Eat them. Spicy. Oh, that was juicy. Spicy. See how juicy that apple is? Nice. All right, same with these like end pieces. We don't use them in our pizza thing. Oh, I use them. I forgot how much I like apples. You know what it is? Son of a bitch. Ugh. What it is that when you go apple picking, some places they allow you to eat apples. So, like you buy a bag, like X amount of dollars for a bag, and you go and pick your own apples. Well, a lot of the times, what the hell? This shirt is dirty. I gotta wash it. Anyway, a lot of the times, you eat all the apples that you can take. Speaking of apples, you're leaning on the third one I need. All right, hello, you're closer. Hello. Get away, flies. You get out of here. Nobody wants you around. Who eats flies? Fish, lizards, frogs. I need one of those. All right. Push that down, pull that back. Stab the apple. And crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. Uh-oh. Look at that. You know why you gotta have your sticker off is like, you know, so it doesn't get stuck in the machine when you go to spiral it. There we go. And spin, 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 spin. Done. Amazing. Set it aside. Okay, hi. Remember the the cream cheese? Or the cheem creams? Remember that? Alexa, stop. Dang it. Hold on. Okay, giant sugar cookie complete. There it is. There we go. You might think it's burnt. It's not. The edges are a little bit brown, but anyway. I had it in for 10. That wasn't long enough, so I left it in for 5. That might have been okay. I left it in for another 3. So good. So now you got your softened cream cheese, right? You're gonna need 1 cup of granulated sugar. Granulated is just your regular sugar. Oh yeah, okay. I had an issue. Yeah, so you got your nice creamy whipped cream cheese and sugar, and you know you gotta pay the tax. These are so good. Oh wait, fly, not for you. Dang it. Okay. We're going to spread it on the cookie. This spoon makes a really nice spatula because of the really flexible end. It's just really nice. Anyway, it is still warm. It doesn't have to be completely cool because it'll actually aid in when you go to spread your stuff out here. Plop it right on. All of it. We're gonna need all of it, so just put it all on there. Okay. Then so here's how I take care of this. Squish from the middle out. Wipe. Middle out, wipe. Just around in a circle, and then we make it all pretty, you know, in a minute. So we just squish it from the middle outwards. Spread it all around really nice like. Okay, so you're going to take your caramel sauce and heat it up for about 30 seconds. You want like a really drizzly consistency. It's very drizzly consistency. Okay. You got your apples. Your apples are going to be brown. It's okay if your apples are brown because you're going to put caramel sauce on your apples. So we're just going to arrange them real nice, like however you want. Arrange them on your pizza. That's not good. Take all the good pieces all the way around and in the middle. Arrange them on your pizza. Here's my arrangement. And you probably only needed one apple, to be honest. Like, I don't know why I got 3. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you take your caramel sauce and you're gonna just drizzle it on. Do like this until it breaks. Come on. There. And we drizzle it on. All around, just drizzle it on. Oh yeah, I got a big glob. That's okay. Drizzle it on all around. As much caramel as you think you will want or need. All right, see how it looks? Here's your caramel apple pizza. You can't even tell that part of the apple is brown. You know what I'm gonna do though, because I have so much left, I'm gonna have me some lunch. Apples and caramel sauce. Yep. Because then when we're done with lunch, time to start dessert number 2. All right. We got to get this next one done. Now I bought powdered sugar. I have like a bag and a half of powdered sugar. So now I've got even more powdered sugar, which means I'm going to need to make some buttercream frosting. But in order for me to do that, I need butter. I don't have any butter, so I have lots of things to make stuff with. My baking supplies seem to be aplenty, but you know. Oh, anyway, let me get my list together, see what I need. Okay, first step. Place the apple pie filling, 20 ounces of apple pie filling into a bowl and use scissors to cut the pieces into smaller chunks if you have to. Okay, then you add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I went through all the, not all the aisles, the lanes, rows, whatever, looking for, I spent at least 5 minutes looking for this nutmeg, 5 to 10 minutes maybe, looking for nutmeg. I got that almost $8 thing of nutmeg, and I needed 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And guess what I found at home? Not just this one, which has got a little bit left, but also this one, which I'm pretty sure is all the way full. I have nutmeg. I've got so many seasonings, ingredients. I got pumpkin pie spice. I'm never gonna use that again. Anyway, guess I need a reason to make some more stuff. All right, what's the next? Okay, the next step was to put your 6.8 ounces of vanilla pudding, your 2 cups of cold milk, and a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and blend it all together. Mix it all together like this. Okay, it's all nice and smooth. All right, what's next? 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, or heavy whipping cream, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Or if you're like me and you spill a little, 1.5. Whip until creamy. It's creamy and thick. It is thick. It's a thick boy. It said 3 to 5 minutes. I beat this thing for maybe 2. Look how creamy and thick it is. Okay, now it says to layer the bottom of a 9 by 13 baking pan with cinnamon graham crackers. Where did I put? Oh, they're over here. It doesn't say to crush them. It just says to layer them. So I will do that. So I'm a rebel. I broke a little bit, but I layered that just like that. All right, what's next? Okay, it says to spoon half the pie filling and then half the pudding filling. Then do more graham cracker, then the rest of the pie filling, the rest of the pudding, and another layer of graham cracker. So let's do the pie filling, just half of it, it says. I feel like we could have gone with more pie filling, but you know, it's not my recipe. I found it on the Tasty app. Anyway, I'll spoon this out as best I can, half of this, and then half the pie filling, then the graham cracker, and the other half of this, or the pie filling, the vanilla, you know what I mean? Half and half, then graham cracker, and then half and half and graham cracker. So we're doing that. That looks like more than half, but it'll be fine. Okay. 1 can of apple pie filling mix thing that we make. That's not enough. Look at how much is on this part. That's not enough at all. I'm taking my leftover apples, nuking them because when they're warm, they're malleable. And so what we want to do is we're gonna make more pie filling. We have the apples, we're gonna cut them up some more, and then put them in this here bowl. We'll add some sugar and the cinnamon nutmeg that we had, but we're gonna start with the sugar. We're gonna kind of mash them a bit, and that'll be our pie filling. Sugar and the apples, cinnamon and the nutmeg. Yeah. I went a little heavy on the caramel. A little heavy on the caramel here. Here we go. It's a little heavy on the caramel here. No big deal. So it says to just cover it and refrigerate it overnight is best. I'm gonna do one up, and I've got this margarita salt that I've had for a lot of years, but salt I don't think really goes bad. Anyway, I'm gonna sprinkle some salt on top, so it'll be like a salted caramel thing. You know, not a lot, just enough to make it look pretty. Yes, that looks pretty. Oh, a little bit over here, a little bit over here. Here we go. Final product. Here it is. Caramel apple, vanilla pudding, graham cracker. I guess that's what I thought would be good, because I saved the recipe to my phone. There you go. It is 3:14. This would have taken less time had I had a helping hand, but I did not. So on my own I was. That's okay. That's okay. Everything's fine. All right. I had trouble opening that jar of. I had a jar of caramel sauce, and I had trouble opening it because it had already been opened, so it was like sticky around the edges. So I had to run it under hot water to melt the sticky, I guess. And then I used this doojobber to wedge under the cap and pop it open a little bit. Then I used the rubber grip, gripped it, and it opened. Took us a minute, but I got it. All right, well, that's done. I am done with the kitchen today. I will see how far I can get on Family Matters. So, last Monday, Tuesday, I forget what day. I think Tuesday, I come home and my picture is still off the wall. It's not sticking on the wall, right? So I put it there, and I start hearing the snoozing sound. Yeah. Hello, kitty. Did you find a new home to stay in? It won't be, yes, snort. It won't be forever. Enjoy it while it lasts. Hello, good evening. Welcome to my kitchen again. We're making supper. See what I mean by like raggedy ends? Ugh. Anyway, making supper. I'm making cheesy shells, or shells and cheese, whatever, but not the Velveeta shells and cheese. So I've got my shells in my crock pot, pressure cooker, not crock pot, my pressure cooker over there. And I'm using leftovers because I don't like leftover cheese. Whatever cheese I have whatever cheese I have in the refrigerator, that's what we're gonna use. So I have a little bit of queso cheese, and I have this much cheddar cheese. I've got some slices of Swiss cheese. I got whole milk, and I got some sour cream. Normally when you're making cheese, you want to use shredded cheese and like creamer. I don't have any creamer, so the whole milk and the sour cream are gonna work as my creamer. All right, so my pan right here, we're just gonna start the single, put the heat on like a medium something, medium high. I will need a little bit of butter. Okay, so to make a cheese sauce, you need a roux. You would need a roux to start with a roux. So you take your equal parts fat and flour. Your fat here that I'm using is butter. So I've got like 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'll put in 2 tablespoons of flour. I'm melting the butter currently. Once that's melted, I'm gonna add my flour and mix it with the whisk because I don't want, well, I could just do the spoon, it's fine. I don't want clumps of flour, so I'm gonna make sure that it's not, I'll incorporate it so that it's not clumpy. So, fat and flour, get that done and mixed together. All right, so once you get your roux made, it should be a creamy, light golden brown, and then you add in a 1/4 cup of whole milk, in this case, or you would add in a 1/4 cup of creamer. Okay, so that's all mixed up there. Alright, yeah, that's nice and thick. Kind of like a syrup texture. Now for me, because I'm out of like regular ingredients, we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of cream cheese, or sour cream, excuse me. There we go. Mix that up as well. Alrighty. And then we're gonna add the cheeses. First we'll go with the cheddar cheese. And then, well, we'll go with the queso because there's not that much left. Melt the queso, melt the cheddar, and then I might need Swiss. I'm not sure. I might not. So I'll just dump that in. Queso, melt it up. And then do like a 1/4 cup of a cheese at a time with the cheddar. If you feel as though you need more, like my cheese is too thick, add a little bit more milk or creamer to it. I put mine away. Just like a little at a time, like a splash at a time. And you don't need a lot because it's going to make it, because if you put a lot in, then you'll have a watery cheese sauce, and nobody wants a watery cheese sauce. They want a cheesy cheese sauce. Alright, so that looks really nice and creamy. Now let's put in the cheddar. So do the same with the cheddar. Just add it in until it's the consistency you want, and then you should have cheese sauce. Alright, I alternated cheese milk until I got as much as I wanted or needed, and the consistency. Here we go. See that lovely cheese? Consistency is good, stretchy, melty. Good stuff. All right. So then in the next 2 minutes, once my shells are done, I'll drain them And then I will put the cheese in and we'll be eating something tonight. Good evening. Alright. Russ came home and asked me if I got shopping done. Grocery shopping done. I think he meant actual grocery shopping and not just shopping for the desserts that I needed. Because I did say, oh yeah, I got all the dessert stuff. Then he seemed disappointed. I think he doesn't want to go grocery shopping tomorrow. But we have no food in the house. We'll have some leftovers, probably. You know, if we portion it. You know how, like, in Thanksgiving, you make more than you need? And, you always end up with leftovers. So then you have, like, turkey sandwiches and whatever. You know, leftover stuffing and potatoes and all the other stuff. Well, anyway, so tomorrow, Kevin invited his, brother-in-law. I forgot his name. I want to call him Bob, but I don't think that's correct. Kevin, look at my curl definition. I'm telling you, it looks so good. I haven't put that stuff in my hair in 2 days because I had too much in it. But I did detangle. Anyway, what am I saying? Leftovers. He invited his brother-in-law, and I guess he's supposed to be bringing his famous stuffing. It's funny they say that. It seems like his whole family has a famous something. Because, Kevin tried to make the famous whoever's potatoes. I forget her name. And, cheesy potatoes or something. And I guess he's going to do that again because he figured out the recipe. I don't know. So he's going to make the famous potatoes. And then Bob's going to make famous stuffing. And I'm not even sure what else is happening. I've got dessert. And then I'm sure some people are going to bring dessert hors d'oeuvres. Or hors devours. Hors devours. French people and your extra letters. We have extra letters too, but just not as many. Anyway. French hors d'oeuvres. There won't be French hors d'oeuvres. Yeah. So, I'm going to bed. Russ probably fell asleep on the couch again. And, I guess I'll see him later. And I'll see you tomorrow. Toodles. I need